The moment Merino walked off the pitch after that hat-trick, the questions spreading through every Arsenal group chat and pundit panel was as simple as it was explosive. Why haven't we tried this before? Watching him carve open Turkey with clinical calm wasn't just watching a midfielder score. It was watching a player who thinks like a striker while still moving like a metronome in midfield. 6 goals in 6 international appearances is the kind of cold, undeniable metric that forces managers to make choices they might otherwise avoid. For Mikel Arteta, whose side hums with midfield creativity but sometimes stumbles when it comes to a reliable final touch, Merino presents a tantalising, low-risk solution, a homegrown alternative to another big money chase, a player who already understands the club's tempo and could slot into multiple roles. Picture him leading the line. Not a lumbering target who only occupies defenders, but a hybrid, a presence in the box who times runs like a forward, drops to link play like a midfielder, and finishes with a composure that belies his makeshift label. Arsenal's squad now has headline names and young prospects pushing for minutes, yet the season demands goals. If Merino can replicate his international form at club level, he could offer Arteta match-winning options off the bench or a new starting template that keeps the team unpredictable and hard to plan for. That doesn't mean waving goodbye to the likes of a marquee striker or changing recruitment plans overnight, but it does mean Arteta has an urgent tactical conversation to hold. Do you bend the system around a player who gives you something different? Or do you double down on traditional signings and hope chemistry follows? There are risks. Moving Merino forward reduces midfield depth and could blunt some of Arsenal's ball retention strengths, but the reward is immediate and tangible, goals where the club has too often needed them. Long season, injuries and the grind of Premier League fixtures will test any plan, yet flexibility is Arteta's trademark. This is also about timing and momentum. A player arriving to peak confidence from international duty gives a manager a psychological lever to pull. Teammates tend to follow form, and fans respond to solutions that smell of both logic and daring. So what would the first move look like? Start him in a cup game, deploy him as an impact substitute against tired defences, or make the bold switch and open with him in a big league fixture to send a statement. Each choice carries consequences for tactics, transfers and the bigger picture of Arsenal's title hopes. Ultimately, this debate points to a deeper truth about modern football. Sometimes the answer to a problem is already in your squad, wearing your colours, only waiting for a manager brave enough to change the script. Tonight's hat-trick didn't answer everything, but it shouted loud enough to demand a response. The only question left for Arteta and the Arsenal board is whether they'll listen, and whether the rest of the league is ready for a new kind of striker to emerge from plain sight.